And now it's time for the 2024 Golden Pickle Awards, presented by Mayday Media Network. Your hosts for the evening, Dave Houghton and Sarah Ray-Talent. Hello and welcome to the second annual Golden Pickle Awards. This is the 2024 Golden Pickle Awards, and I am your host, Dave Houghton, and with me today, my co-host and my best year moving forward, Sarah Ray-Talent. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Now, this show is going to be a little different. If you remember last year's show, for all those that are listening, thank you. We had our Golden Pickle Awards last year, and we'd like to congratulate last year's winner. I believe it was John Morant for winning the whole thing.
Whole kit and caboodle. He took it down.
And we are excited for this year's award show. And we have some special guest presenters that are coming on, and they're going to present the awards. So they're going to say the categories, and then Sarah is going to announce the winners, and she's going to surprise me. So I'm super excited. I got my best tux on. Sarah's got her best tux on. We look like the two people from Dumb and Dumber.
Yes, because we are.
That's true. Actually, we're both wearing our In a Pickle sweatshirts.
What?
You can go to the website, iapradio.com, and pick up your own beautiful merch. But we're not here to sell you merch. We're here to sell you the Golden Pickle. So, Sarah, what a year it's been.
Ooh, it's been a doozy for sure.
Do you know that this year had a total of 46 of sports' biggest pickles grace our show?
That's it. I can believe it, but at the same time, it's mind-blowing. And we had
it's pretty wild.
We had some repeats in there too.
That's true.
So going back, I did trickle back into our episodes and, read back up on some of our biggest pickles and was just like, what are
some of them doing? I forgot about.
Yes.
Yes. The earlier months in the Januaries and Februaries, well, really, I forgot about a lot of them, except for the ones that were like the Decembers, because once a couple of minutes passes, I kind of forget. I'm like a goldfish. Just keep swimming in that tank and be like, wow, look at that.
It's that diabetes coming for you.
Yeah, well, something's got to come for me. It's the sweet release of death. All right, so we are here to honor those who came into our lives and just fuck shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the traditional way of doing the show, which is broken into sports leagues that we did last year. We did best hockey pickle, football, basketball, baseball pickle. We've come up with categories to best describe these nominees. So, without further ado, let's take it over to Joe from Wax Packs and Whiskeys, and of course your co-host from Generation Mixtape, to present us with our first category.
Hey guys, this is Joe from Wax Packs and Whiskey and co-host of Generation Mixtape. I was asked to read the first category of this year's Golden Pickle Awards. This year, the first category is the dumbest pickle. The nominees are Tyreek Stevenson of the Chicago Bears, who instead of paying attention to the game, he was mocking the fans at the home team was coming in for a touchdown. Harrison Butker. Harrison famously gave a speech this year out of college telling women to get back in the kitchen. Wendell Smallwood, who scammed the government of COVID-19 relief funds. Adam Razuka, who was released from the NHL following an inappropriate post on IG. And the two fans at Yankee Stadium who tried to grab the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove during the World Series.
All right. Thank you, Joe. And Sarah, are you ready for our first winner? And the winner is...
The dumbest pickle of 2024 is Tyreek Stevenson.
Wow, no way.
Yes.
Wow, but that's not what I expected. See, this is the best part of the show for me because everything's already written out and all the nominees are there. But you and your beautiful husband picked all the winners this year.
We did pick all the winners.
Tyreek
Yes.
Stevenson.
Honestly,
is there
it
a
was...
reason why? Because that's amazing. Now, obviously, he's the one that didn't pay attention to the game and was mocking the fans while the other team scored the touchdown, which is beautiful. That is a dumb pickle move.
Which is the dumbest against all of these, those that were nominated. That was the dumbest move. I mean, Wendell Smallwood was pretty close, but he was being clever in a way to try to scam the government. So I had to kind of, do the pros and cons on his intelligence level for that. Yes, you eventually got caught, but you did make some money before you got caught. When, Tyreek Stevenson was just oblivious, and that is the dumbest thing you could do, is just take yourself out of focus in a game and then have that shit happen.
That is true. Honestly, I was for sure thinking that you were going to pick the two buttheads from the World Series.
No, because they gained so much publicity and fame from that.
Yeah, that's true.
They were on every podcast. They were on Barstool. As dumb as they were to go ahead and try to intercept that ball, they were making some money now from that situation. So it's not really dumb.
It's like that Huck 2 girl.
Who is probably going to jail.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to release Too Dumb Yankee Fan Bitcoin now.
And then they'll go to jail.
That'll be good. All right. So let's move on to our next category. This is for the players who've had pickle livers and pickle minds due to their drug and alcohol use.
Oof.
This award is being presented by one of our favorite podcasts and our favorite podcast host, S1E1, Jay Gags. So let's kick it off to Jay.
What's going on, everyone? This is Jay Gags from the S1E1 podcast, and I am proud to announce this year's nominees for the IAP Golden Pickle Awards next category: players who have pickled livers and pickled minds due to drug and alcohol abuse. Why did I get that one? Anyways, here's this year's nominees. Jabril Peppers. After being named team captain for the New England Patriots, Jabril was arrested for assault and drug charges. Damon Arnett, Raiders cornerback who was arrested on meth and gun charges. Jay Cutler, former Bears quarterback who was arrested for suspicion of driving while intoxicated and possessing a firearm while under the influence. The 40-year-old homeless guy who stole and melted down the Jackie Robinson statue, possibly for meth money. And the 6 guys who try to take on Paul Biznasty Bizanet after a golf outing.
I think he was offended by us having him present that one for some reason. So. All right, Sarah. And the winner is...
The winner of 2024 Pickled Livers and Pickled Minds is Damon Arnett.
Wow. Not what I expected.
When you have meth and gun charges together, that kind of takes the cake for all.
Wow. I was for sure thinking that you were going to go either the homeless guy who stole Jackie Robinson statue from meth, or the 6 guys that beat up Biz Nasty there.
I was thinking about doing the 6 guys, but you can't beat meth and gun charges.
That is true. That's a double hammy.
Yeah.
Also, it's surprising that Jabril Peppers didn't really get it, because I mean, he became the captain of a football team and then was arrested for assault and drug charges. I mean, that's pretty serious. But Damon Arnett, congratulations. Your Golden Pickle Award will be in the mail.
We'll make it into a meth pipe or whatever they do. Like, we'll hollow it out.
You could suck it from the top of the pickle.
Yeah. Whoa.
All right. So our next category, we did have someone to come in and present this one, but there was some scheduling conflicts and he wasn't able to make it. So I will present this one. This next category is in honor of the late football, film, and alleged murder suspect, O.J. Simpson. It's the O.J. Simpson Danger to Society Award. And this year's nominees are Adrian Wilson. This former Carolina Panther vice president of player personnel was arrested on 3 domestic violence charges after allegedly choking his wife. Ben McLemore, former NBA guard, was arrested by the U.S. Marshals and jailed in Oregon, where he faced sex crimes streaming from allegations that he sexually assaulted a woman in 2021 when he was playing for the Portland Trail Blazers. Patrick Pass, this ex-Patriot player charged with shoving a 82-year-old man inside of a Planet Fitness. Patrick Kluger, this former Michigan football player and former co-offense coordinator and offensive line coach, resigned after a human trafficking investigation led to his arrest. The charges were brought against him in the Montgomery County court, and they conducted a 2-day operation where police officers placed him. They found him on several websites for prostitution.
Yeah. They placed those advertisements on the side, and he just kept clicking them. Like, what are you doing?
that is something right there. We also have Austin Maddox, this ex-Red Sox player, even though he only played 3 games. He only played He was arrested in Florida for child sex solicitation.
Just keep going back to the video.
That video was one of the best because that guy, the cop, was so ready to just pounce on him. And as soon as that door opened, he just tackled the shit out of him. And then we have Dustin Moore. We're still not sure how to say his name. Mohar. This former MLB player was sentenced for child sex crimes involving a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, all great
stand-up individuals.
Just complete pieces of shit.
Really, I wanted to give this award to all of them because they are all
very much deserving.
Stand-up gentlemen, really great for society. However, I could only really choose one, and this was the category that had me going back because I wanted to make sure that the right person got this.
Of course.
And the winner and the recipient of the 2024 O.J. Simpson Danger to Society Award goes to Dustin Moore.
Wow, really?
Yes. And the reason behind that is I went back to the whole story and dug a little bit deeper on it, more so because he was coaching softball for young girls. And remember, he was hired to give private lessons to these underage girls.
That's true.
Was doing all of these things. So he is a bona fide predator.
Yeah.
Whereas you have, Patrick Kugler, who was at home clicking advertisements, and you had Austin Maddox.
I want this open.
Yeah, and you had Austin Maddox, who was in chat rooms and such. This dude was physically having these face-to-face contacts, creating predatorial behaviors with young girls in person. And taking his professional baseball title and using that to get him into those situations.
It's a lot like the Mel Hall story, which we'll eventually cover on our Patreon page.
Very disgustingly similar to that, where you
Mel
built
Hall
that
famously went to a senior prom while he was in his 3rd year on the Yankees. So there's the funniest part about the Mel Hall story is the fact that his team yearbook photo they did like, family portraits in one of the parts of the team yearbook, and it's him and his girlfriend. It's their prom picture. And he was
Good
like
Lord.
23, 24, and she was, I think, 16. So
Yep.
look out for that at patreon.com/IAP radio. All right, Sarah, we have the next category, and this also, too, was a schedule conflict. So Sarah's going to announce this category.
Ooh, this category. I'm sorry, but I couldn't stop laughing at this category when I was reading it the first time. It really is a side splitter. The next category involves the whole jar, just the whole thing.
Much like this award in this show, it's a family affair.
It's a family affair, and this is the All in the Family Award. This award goes to the biggest pickle of a family member, and the nominees are Wander Franco's girlfriend's mother for trying to sell her own kid. Sorry, I don't know, like it's just okay. Tyreek Hill's kid for setting the house on fire, and Antonio Brown for not paying his child support.
Now, let us not forget. Now, you mentioned to me as well someone that we forgot to put on this list.
Yes.
And that was Tyreek.
Rice's mom.
Right. For stealing packages.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about her, and she totally deserves to be on this list. So we can do an emergency ad to it.
It's okay. She's not going to win
She's
it.
not going to win.
Because you know what? The 2024 All of the Family Pickle Award goes to Wander Franco's girlfriend's mother trying to sell her own kid.
Oh, man.
Nothing beats that.
No.
I'm sorry. There's no other thing that beats that, hands down.
That's great. Oh, man. For a minute, I because this is Antonio Brown's only nomination on this year's award show. Last year he was, I believe he may have won the football's biggest pickle. I don't remember. I'll have to go back but he was nominated a couple of times last year for certain categories.
He had a busy year last year. This year he was here and there, but not really everywhere. But he was in the big time for not paying his child support, but yet flashing all those hundos on the IG.
Flashing all that wads of cash, and also all the diamonds and stuff that he was wearing in his stupid boots and everything.
Yeah, but those diamonds that were stolen.
Yeah,
because he never paid
stolen
for them.
And Wanda Franco's girlfriend's mother is definitely very deserving of this.
Very deserving.
So, congratulations to her. Maybe she can sell the award for a few more dollars. I don't know what she does. So our next category is going to be presented by Matt from Beard Laws. So let's take it over to Matt.
What's up, everybody? This is Matt, a.k.a. Beard Laws, from the Beard Laws studio. And this is probably the greatest honor in my life, being able to present a Golden Pickle Award. I'd make an inappropriate Golden Pickle Award joke right now, but we have an award to get to. There's no time. The next category is for the biggest pickle of an owner. And this year's nominees are Vince McMahon, WWE, James Dolan, the New York Knicks, Robert Kraft, the New England Patriots, and Arthur Blank, the Atlanta Falcons.
I figured we would have a few more shitty owners, but I guess these were the biggest ones. And technically there's 4, even though if 2 win, they have to share the award. But thank you to Matt from Beard Laws for this category. And Sarah, who is the winner of the biggest pickle of an owner?
The winner of the 2024 Biggest Pickle Owner Award goes to none other than Vince McMahon.
Naturally. We had a whole Patreon series devoted to Vince McMahon. And how can you not vote for this man? How can you not give this man an award?
with that little mustache.
That little pencil thin train conductor mustache where he ties, not train conductor, but train villain
He's
where
the
he ties the
villain
girl
to
onto
the
the
tracks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations to Vince McMahon. Robert Kraft and Arthur Blank, for those that are confused, they conspired against Bill Belichick to not hire him as the Falcons coach and or any coach.
Correct. And that's why he's now coaching college.
Yeah.
I mean, but it actually, I feel, works out for him more so since he has ties to North Carolina. And I cannot wait to see him in cutoff sleeves powder blue.
Yes.
I can't wait for that. I don't know. I'm just amped for that.
I hope he shows up to recruits' houses dressed up like that.
I hope he shows up to recruits' houses dressed up like when he was leaving the Airbnb in Winthrop.
Oh, no shirt
Give
on?
me that dad body. Get it.
I thought you were talking about the time when they were leaving for the Super Bowl. He had that pinstripe shirt on with the fedora. Remember that?
Oh my God,
That
I
was years
forgot
ago.
about that.
Yeah.
That was
It was the only time
ages ago.
Yeah, and everybody
was
went
like,
bananas. Everyone
what
went
is
bananas
this?
because it's like, holy shit, he's got a suit with sleeves on it.
Yeah, nobody
Everything
knew.
is sleeveless.
Just rips the sleeves off.
All right. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. It is the biggest Golden Pickle Award. This is the award of awards. And to present the nominees for this, we have Chris and Elle from Spoil My Movie.
Hello, we are Elle and Chris from Spoil My Movie Podcast, another podcast on the Mayday Media Network.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the last award of the night. It's the Golden Pickle Award for this year's Biggest Pickle!
Oh my.
Yeah.
And the nominees are Isaiah Buggs. Buggs was a two-time Biggest Pickle this year. Sean Higgins, who's the killer of the Hockey Brothers. Roger Goodell, boo that man.
Boo.
We don't have a horse in this race, but... and Rob Manfred.
This is the award of awards.
This is it. This
is the top dog, all in. Everybody's just it's an exciting time. I'm nervous. I know who the winner is.
You know who the
everyone who's listening knows who the winner is. They probably shut the show off.
Yeah, by now they're like, we're done.
We got it. All right, Sarah, tell us who the winner is.
The winner of the 2024 Golden Pickle Award goes to Sean Higgins.
Of course. I knew it. How can you not?
Piece of shit. Biggest piece of shit. He could fit into all of these fucking categories.
Yeah.
For 2024. If we had him, he would have stole the show. It would have been Oscars all over again.
Yeah, the only thing that he wouldn't have won would be the biggest owner. Right?
Yeah. Right.
I mean, he definitely would have won the O.J. Simpson Award, the dumbest pickle, the pickled liver award.
Yes.
Definitely would have won. Unfortunately, probably could have put him in the All of the Family.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm glad that he was only in this.
Yes.
This one, because he would have just ran away with all the awards.
Yeah.
And a piece of shit like this only deserves one award, and that is the major award.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
2024 biggest pickle. Sean Higgins. Sean Austin. Isn't that the guy from...
You just said this is Frodo's friend?
Is that a kid from the Goonies?
Yeah, he's also... I was like, Frodo's friend?
Yeah, Sean Higgins. Still in jail, not going to get out of jail.
No bail set for him.
No bail.
And Matthew Goudreau's wife just had their baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the story just gets, it's not a story. This is real life. But it gets more and more heartbreaking. even though we're getting further and further away from the accident. And it's just now because babies are being born and teams are, honoring the boys in different ways and
Right.
traditions that they've implemented. It's just really been a gut-wrenching season. And this dude, man, I just want to have a public stoning. I think that is what the people deserve, is a public stoning.
Yeah, I mean, we really should consider bringing shit like that back.
Oh my
Public
God,
stoning,
please.
public hanging.
I don't really care for
Let's take
I
it to
don't
the
care.
streets.
let's go back to the olden witchcraft days. You know those a public pressing, like
yeah.
I don't care about the hanging. I'm more about like the stoning. You tie him up to a tree, everyone whips rocks. It's awesome. Or the public pressing where he's in between the two boards,
and
then
we just keep putting rocks on him.
everybody just keeps walking by and putting rocks on him.
Oh shit, Sarah, why don't we get that little cage with the rat on your belly, and then the rat will just
start eating through.
Yeah.
You do
or
that.
let's just shove a gerbil up his ass.
Hey, listen, the options are endless here, but I just want to provide torture to this man.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, he'll probably be tortured in jail.
Prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So, congratulations to Sean Higgins. Also, fuck you. So,
yeah.
That is the 2024 Golden Pickle Awards. Oh, Sarah, that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love our first show of the year, which just wraps up all of the year previous, and it just puts a little bow on everything.
Yeah, it
So
really
exciting.
puts a bow on the trash bag.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite times of the year. The Golden Pickle Awards is probably my favorite part of this podcast show.
Aw,
I look forward to it every year.
At
a lot
least
of
you
fun.
have something in life to shoot for.
Look forward to, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I want to thank all of our presenters and
Thank you.
such a fantastic job. Go and listen to all of their podcasts. All of the descriptions for their podcast will be in the description of the show. Of course, you can always find everything except for Jay and Matt on the Mayday Media Network. But S1E1.com and beardlaws.com as well.
Yes, S1E1.
Yeah.
You got
Did I not say S1E1?
No, you did, yeah. And Matt's on.
For a second, I thought I said jgags.com, which is probably its own
It was
thing.
probably right.
I've known Jay for a while. I'm surprised he doesn't have. I'm sure he does actually have a jgags.com.
jgags.com.
And
If
it's
you
just
just
pictures
stop
of
for
him
a second.
flexing. He's got a beer in one hand and like some kind of wrestling toy in the other. I don't know.
It's just holding up an Arn Anderson doll.
Yeah. Or maybe he's like a hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's got a 2x4.
2x4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Matt, he's on Your Town, Triple T.
I'm pretty sure Matt's on
Body
everything.
Wrong. Stay out of my fridge. He's everywhere and anywhere you wanna be, covers everything. It's great.
Author of children's books.
Yeah, he did a children's book this past year.
Proprietor of a beard.
His beard is if you have not seen Matt's beard, please go over to Beard Laws on Instagram and see
He
it.
could fit 6,000 Christmas ornaments on his beard.
Yeah, didn't he have like 900 billion candy canes he could hang from it? It is beautiful.
I think him and Jay Gag should have a beard off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, I would actually pay for that.
You know
weird?
what? We'll throw Joe in too. Joe's got a little bit.
Joe's got a little beard going. Yeah.
He's got a fluffy beard going. So
yeah,
let's see how many
I'm
candy
still
canes
trying
we can
to
jam
grow
in their faces.
Just shove them. Just stab them.
Fucking take it. Oh shit.
Thank you, presenters. You guys are amazing. And don't forget Chris and Al, who I heart. They're amazing.
Yes, Chris and Al. Thank you so much. All right. So, Sarah, that is the end of the award show. We have a full year ahead of us.
We do.
We're going to have so many more pickles grace our presence.
Well,
And
it's usually
I'm excited.
sounds
I'm
like
excited
high
to see
school.
what this year is. The news is already hot and heavy coming across the desk. So,
Yes, we've got a lot of notations, so
yeah.
guys, stay tuned because it's gonna be a banger of a year. It's already jumping off, and we are here to report it and talk about it with you.
Yeah. I cannot wait. All right. Sarah, do you have anything else?
Thank you for listening in this past year. Dave, thank you for being you.
Oh,
And
thank you.
you know, let's kick this shit out of 2025 and let's do this. That's all I
Yeah.
got.
All right. So follow us at In a Pickle, IAPradio.com. Go to all of our social media accounts. Like, follow, and subscribe. Share this show and others by going to any of the places that you listen to the podcast. And if you want to hear more podcasts, go to MaydayMediaNetwork.com. Join the Mayday today. Even if you have an idea for a podcast and want to join a network of supporting podcasts, go to MaydayMediaNetwork.com. Sarah and I have some Patreon shows coming up, and patreon.com/IAP Radio, where you can find those. You can always get some merch. Just follow the links at IAP Radio.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Sarah's got a busy year. She's got Generation Mixtape, GMTpod.com. Go and support her music.
Really busy year.
She with a rate and review for non-blondes. What's going on? Every episode.
Every episode.
Every episode is for non-blondes. It's amazing. I don't know how I let that slide, but I did.
Happens.
So, all right, Sarah, thank you so much for a great year. I look forward to another fantastic season of
Shall
In a
be
Pickle.
fun.
So, for Sarah Ray Talek, I'm Dave Houghton, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. And I said, hey, yeah, yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
This has been a Mayday Media production.